I created this video to help you understand the interplay of energy systems. I will be using this distance of 400 meters as an example. At the start of the 400 meters, I am beginning with almost full complement of CP stores. That means that from the beginning of the race, the ATP-PC system is most dominant. As you watch the race, it will pause throughout as I talk about energy systems predominance and fuel stores. So at this point, around 10 meters, I am working at maximal intensity, accelerating up to running speed. The predominant supplier of ATP is the ATP-PC system, and the fuel source is creatine phosphate, which is a chemical fuel stored within the muscle. Around 7 seconds into the race, CP stores are depleting at a rapid rate and the lactic acid system is becoming the predominant supplier of ATP. This is because CP stores are depleted, which means the ATP-PC system can't make the ATP that it was previously. Also, I haven't been working long enough for oxygen uptake to reach a level where the aerobic system can be the main supplier of ATP. As a result, the lactic acid system, which provides ATP at a reasonably high rate and allows me to compete at a high intensity, becomes the main supplier of ATP. At around 20 seconds, the lactic acid system is the predominant supplier of ATP. Still a really high intensity effort, but has gone longer than 10 seconds. CP is being depleted and can't be replenished, and the fuel store here is glycogen. Lactic acid system uses glycogen to produce ATP. But because there's no oxygen present, I am left with a byproduct of lactate and hydrogen ions. If left unchecked, this causes fatigue. At around 30 seconds, it's generally accepted that oxygen uptake will have reached a level where the aerobic system can be the main supplier of ATP. The lactic acid system is still a significant contributor of ATP. The ATP-PC system is only a very minor contributor due to the fact that CP is depleted and can't be replenished without a passive recovery. But at this point, aerobic system has become the main supplier of ATP. At around the 38-second mark, the aerobic system is predominant and the main fuel is glycogen. Fats would only be a very minor fuel source being used due to the high intensity efforts required and the long series of reactions required to break down fats and the relatively low rate of the ATP production that results, so glycogen would be the main fuel source at this point. At the finish of the race, the predominant supplier of ATP is the aerobic system. That's because oxygen uptake has reached a level that allows the aerobic system to produce the bulk of the ATP required for the work. If you were to ask which energy system has supplied the most ATP across the race, you would find that it's probably the lactic acid system.